Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I have your predictions for the next few years. 2025 is the beginning of the new predictions and forward. So we're going to leave it at that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. I'm going to start from the beginning. Remember, all of this is alleged and comes from spirit and not from me. So first of all, we're going to have many warnings. This is the Knight of Swords. This is a messenger. All knights are messengers, but he carries the sword. So what is the sword energy? The energy is cutting, restricting, things like that. Could be mentally or physically. And then due to the new leader, this is the new leader, which we all know who won the presidency. He carries this sword energy. The sword energy, again, the Five of Swords is a person that's very controlling. He tries to control with his words and power of aggression. He has a lot of aggression, a lot of power, so he tries to control in that manner. He is all about control. He might promise peace and calm, but it doesn't come because most of what comes out of his mouth are just words. Like he causes turbulence wherever he goes. And remember, y'all, this is alleged. It does not come from me because I don't have one thought about this person one way or the other. I'm just reading what the card is saying here. I am seeing some changes that this person will make. One of the things that this person will talk about a lot to gain the people's interest, not that he really means it or wants to move forward with it, but he'll talk about different races and how great they are. That's just him using words and leverages to get in a better status with all people. Okay. He in a way, he's a very smart man, but he does everything the wrong way. So he'll use, say things like, oh, this race is so great. They made America great. And then he'll talk about a different race. And this race has done such great things. And these people have done. But it's all a bunch of bullcrap. It's all only to control and to gain the attention of those groups and those types of people so they would be on his side. Okay, it's all a game. Nothing but a game. And I already have the cards laid out, y'all, because as I was shuffling, they fall, and then I just go ahead and pick them. Because whenever I do predictions, I have to shuffle for a long time. Okay, so we are predicting, the new predictions are, of course, wars, cruel wars, especially Europe, Russia, China. There'll be a lot of conflict in those areas. And then China, again, I'm going to say this again, China and Russia will merge to attack the United States and with some type of nuclear disaster or some type of nuclear threat, which would put us in a terrible, terrible predicament. Yeah, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good. All right. Also, I'm seeing the plagues. I'm seeing a lot of plagues, new plagues coming, which are going to be caused by some kind of biological threat, maybe the nuclear threat or some kind of severe biological threat will bring in new plagues on us, possibly the skin, affecting the skin and the lungs again. Now, I am seeing the season of sex trafficking has gotten greater and will get greater in the new years coming. Watch your children, y'all. Watch your children, because when the Empress is in the reverse, see, the Empress is the card of pregnancy. In the reverse, this represents children being lost, stolen, kidnapped, aborted, and things like that. So there'll be a higher rate of that coming in the next few years, mostly sex trafficking. And I had to be careful with my words because YouTube has gotten really strict here lately. And so watch your children because you'll hear more and more of that type of trafficking. I am seeing that a lot more people would try to develop their telepathic skills. Like me, I have, but I was born with mine. Some people are just going to try to develop it, which won't be a good idea or won't come out right is what I'm hearing, because you have to actually be born with something like that. Some psychic ability has to come from birth and not just try to develop it. And if you don't talk to spirits or don't have that capability, then I don't see where it's coming from. But there will be a lot more talk about that. People will say, hey, I'm telepathic and I'm this, I'm a scholar and I'm this, that, which most likely they're just doing it for show or to gain interest to make money. All right, so there'll be a rise in that as well. And then there'll be, I'm getting choked up because and every time I come to this energy, it gets worse and worse. And again, there'll be a lot of natural disasters, more than we've seen, a lot more volcanic activity that involves water. So you're going to see a lot of volcanoes exploding, volcano activity. I am seeing one volcano that's on the side of a mountain across the ocean from the United States, and this volcano sits on a mountain. But once it erupts and takes the whole mountain down, now the mountain is huge, y'all, miles and miles and miles long, but it takes the whole mountain down, which falls into the ocean, which causes a tsunami to ripple all the way into the United States. I see it reaching the coastline of the East Coast, from all the way up from on top Boston all the way down to Houston, Florida, and it'll go 12 miles in, and it could reach as high as the Statue of Liberty. Okay, if it happens. But I do see a lot of smaller ones, volcanic and water flooding, deadly flooding water that's coming. Okay. Again, I'm seeing a lot of, there'll also be a lot of talk of alien or extraterrestrial contact. Like people will say they made contact with them, that they've actually talked to them. So there'll be a lot of people that, and this is something that's never going to end, okay? This is something that's going to always go on. People are always going to talk about this. And, yeah, people always talk about, they'll talk about some type of war that involves, they call it Martians or aliens with aliens, okay? So they're going to call it the Martian War. I'm hearing the word Martian war, and they're going to say that they've been fighting with aliens or... Now, this is in the future, y'all. Talking about future. I'm not talking about right now or next year. All right, so, but they'll say they've made contact with extraterrestrials, and they're going to start some type of Martian wars. The word I'm hearing, Martian war with the aliens, so it'll be called the Martian war. All right, a lot of people are still talking about... building and colonizing Mars. In the future, they want to send people up there and have cities built, and a lot of people will try to flee to that because by then, we will be in the New World Order, which will be very, very horrible here for the humans. And so people will say that they have no choice, and they'll try to flee from the tragedies here, the trauma here of the New World Order, and they'll try to flee to Mars. Okay, so that's, again, way in the future. And then, yeah, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. There'll be a lot of devastating events in 2025. Very significant conflict. I'm seeing, in my mind, I'm seeing some kind of conflict. Again, extraterrestrials. I'm hearing extraterrestrials in Europe. Yeah. Extraterrestrials in Europe is what I keep hearing in my head. All right. Yeah. Okay, so that's I think I've said enough on this. These are new predictions that have come to me through spirit. Remember, everything is alleged, especially when I talk about the leader of our country or, anyone else for that matter. It's alleged. It comes from the cards and from spirit. It does not come from me because I don't have no thought about this person one way or the other. And I don't put my personal thoughts about anyone in the higher status here. Okay, so again, it's alleged and it comes from spirit and the cards. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. This is Jasmine from Magic Tarot Cards. Trolls, on your way out, there's a door. All right, we don't accept trolls and negativity here. Again, if you want a personal reading, contact me with the $10 special. It's still running to the end of December. You get 3 cards for $10 plus a dollar fee. So you actually be sending $11. There's a number down below. You text that number, tell me who you are, boom, and your reading is done. There's no going to websites, trying to book stuff. I make it real simple for you, okay? So don't forget to watch the shorts, the lives, and the videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And that gong is for the haters. And for the other hater that doesn't like my skinny water, Merry Christmas. One of my Christmas cups.